Hey, everybody. Marvel. There more. Yeah, well, fuck it. Fuck the side quests.
It's too bad we didn't come out of that with another World Dragon Soul in our pocket. But I'm glad we saved Sonya.
Indeed. You've grown a great deal, Yuma.
But you're still retarded for not killing Zest.
Huh? Where'd that come from? It's not like you to say things like that out of the blue.
When you first met that girl, you despised the thought of invoking my power. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Back then, I was terrified too.
And now you make strides to use my blessing well. You have begun to understand the true way to wield my strength. And you are not alone in your growth. The other Dragoneers have grown alongside you as well. The songs they play are sweet to my ears, and stir in my soul a longing for faraway times. Indulge me in a tale, Yuma. Long ago, before even Ragnarok, the children of man, elf and dragonkind, forged together a means of speech, the rune songs. From my own body, I wrought 7 harmonic armaments, and made gifts of them to the song's players, tokens of my favor, and so much more. Harmonics, as they came to be known, are potent tools. By wielding my flesh, you and your friends may channel dragon energy into forms. But the songs as you know them are mere echoes. An age has passed since man and dragon could truly hear one another's souls. Though it did please me to learn that some listeners yet endure.
You mean Divas Magica? People like Kirika, right?
Yes, and no. I commend her sisterhood for their devotion to my teachings, but those were the days of true masters, songsmiths without peer. Before, the song forms were free, fluid. Any melody born of strong enough emotion could be refined into a rune song, a heart song.
I think I understand. Everyone used to have those powers. Why did we, stop?
Deus cast a wide shadow, and supplicants gathered beneath in desperate hope of salvation. So began an age of transgressions. Understand that dragon energy must be exchanged, given, never taken. Guided, never forced into shape. Deus cast aside these notions, and with staggering power brought the world to heel. Catastrophe followed.
As in the catastrophe? What exactly happened?
Quakes, wildfires. The deep places birthed great horrors. Geysers erupted afresh, filling the skies with ash and poison. Natural disasters fueled one another in a fearful cycle, threatening stone, soil, tree, and sky. In short, the world. And so we gathered, the dragons and their sworn champions, its last defenders against Deus. The war that ensued would come to be known in your tongue as Ragnarok.
It was a great battle of the band.
It was nothing like the heroic, glamorous wars of legend. The world we fought for came to ruin. Our champions, once so resolute, faltered and fell. And in a final twist of the knife, Deus's faithful seized an harmonic for themselves. With that, the seven were split, and the last song lost to us. The world lay dying, its throat already cut. Without the last song, we had but one recourse. The 5 world dragons gathered at Deus's seat of power, and in a last act of defiance, we pooled our magic to forge a seal. It was all we could do in such dire straits. To merely reach Deus demanded more of us than any task before or since. In our fight with the Draco Machina, guardians of Deus, we were injured, our power exhausted. What your people call the Unapproachable Tower was known in those days as the Ziggurat, and it was from within that Deus wrought catastrophe. It was also there that the world dragons made our stand, and there we gave of ourselves to seal both Deus and the tower beyond the flow of time. The other 4 world dragons poured the last of themselves into the seal, and turned to crystal. Similar fates should have claimed me. The songs of the Dragoneers whom I fought beside sustained me. My body was broken. My mind was quickly going the way of my siblings. Left with few choices, I made the seal itself my vessel. I kept vigil over that seal we placed for untold years. I could not leave, nor do anything but dwell on my sins. One day, however, a man arrived.
And that was Genus. Why did you possess him?
The seal could not sustain my dragon energy forever. Not like a fleshly body. I convinced the man it was to our mutual benefit to cooperate, and we forged a pact. He accepted me into himself, but he was nothing like you. Given the choice, he would always decline the aid of others, preferring his own company exclusively. He too was removed from the flow of time by my power, even ceasing to age. I thought it a gift, but immortality only drove him deeper into isolation. Alas, there was a time when I thought he could change, but complications arose. Disastrous complications. You, Yuma, are not him. You lack for pride, for strength as a warrior. But in their place, I see compassion. I hear the songs of your friends. Whatever bond we share, Yuma, it graces me with music, memories, and a shining light I thought lost to me forever. I wish for you to know all this, because if nothing else, that makes me very, very happy.
We got the Durgan's Joy.
Yuma, I've been looking for you.
Hey, Sonia. Did you need something?
Yeah. I haven't thanked you properly for the rescue, right? So let me do that. Yuma, Thank you. Thank you for saving me. You really came through.
Huh? No, I'm still nothing compared to you.
Untrue. You're really a part of this team now, you know? I'm starting to lose count of how many times you've helped the others, helped me. At this rate, it's me who's gonna be relying on you more often, Yuma.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
I mean, we're friends, aren't we? We got to where we are because we can lean on each other. It's not just us either. Everyone. Everyone's learning to trust each other. Support each other.
Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, Yuma, don't go anywhere, okay? You, me, the others, we're all on a path now. Let's find out where it leads. Together.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Yuma, you want to see if there's any good food at the market today?
Sure, I'm feeling a little hungry myself.
Miss Sonia! Yuma! What are you doing out here? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Primula, what's wrong?
We got a messenger from the castle. I think it's important. The king says you gotta come right now.
I wonder what that's all about. Thanks, Primula. We'll head right over there. Come on, Yuma.
Right.
How's it going? Good work.
Hermal dermal.
Yo!
What now? Beep. Kill 30 alchemics, okay.
Excuse me.
What blew up this time?
Father, what is it? Did something happen?
Sonia, Yuma, I've been waiting. An Imperial envoy just delivered this letter, bearing Princess Excella's signature.
An Imperial envoy?
This is the part where I mentioned the envoy was, Beatrice.
What?
What does the message say?
I'm still trying to process it myself. They want peace. An armistice.
Huh?
Peace? You mean ending the war?
So it seems. Listen, and I'll read. I, Excella Noa Aura, in my capacities
as both a ranking officer and princess of the great Lombardian Empire, have a proposal for Astoria's king. Our country's long-standing conflict has proven itself a loss for both parties, protracted over such a length of time. I wish its end. Pursuant to our terms of armistice, we are prepared to withdraw our forces in full. Terms will be specified at a conference to be held between Astorian and Lombardian representatives. The attendees and location of this conference are conditional to several Lombardian interests. These conditions are as follows. First, the conference is to occur in the coral caves of the Sharian coast. Second, the Lombardian delegation will be led by its Princess Excella. And finally, the Astorian delegation will be led by its citizen of recent note, Yuma Ilvern. These are the conditions. Pursuant to the above, if both parties are able to reach a peace agreement, we are prepared to offer in reparation both of the world dragon souls currently in Imperial custody. I await the prudent decision of His Majesty, Excella Noa Aura, First Imperial Princess of the Lombardian Empire.
The envoy also mentioned that the conference should take place in secret, in order to avoid drawing undue attention. She also said that Yuma is free to bring whomever he pleases as ambassadors.
I'm gonna go ahead and say what's on that letter in a whole lot fewer words. Empire's given up, aren't they?
Right. Under such strange circumstances, too. If I were their commander, I'd be pressing my advantage, not sacrificing it.
Yet you didn't fucking chop off Zest's head.
They've got, what, 3 dragon souls now? And they're willing to just give us 2 of them? Color me suspicious.
I wonder why they requested Yuma to be our representative, though.
It's
Does
a
this mean
trap?
they're just after his radiance again?
It's a strange way of going about it if they are. They just failed to take him. Or maybe this is because of that. Ugh, there's a lot to unpack.
I have no idea either, but I'm leaning toward going along with it.
Huh? But
I know it's dangerous. I know it's probably a trap. But there's a chance, right? There's a chance I could end the war for good. If that's the case, I want to give Excella the benefit of the doubt. I want to believe she really is proposing a peaceful solution.
I'll admit, it's an attractive idea. Father, she said we're allowed to choose who we want to accompany Yuma, right?
Yes, it would appear as much.
Then there's no reason we shouldn't all go. Even if something were to happen.
Yeah, we can still protect Yuma together.
Then it's decided, yeah? Your Majesty, send him our answer. We're going.
Very well. I'll send a courier to Princess Excella with our official acceptance. And everyone, stay safe out there.
Well, I mean, there's 7 Harmonics. She has one of them, so undoubtedly at some point she's... Don't know if she's going to be part of the party. Powerful emotion. He has all the powder guns.
Thanks. Yuma?
Damn it, Fromage, what do you want now?
And how might you be?
Well, if we gotta go to the frickin' derp caves, then it looks like we're probably gonna wind up fighting the giant poisonous frogger. Bulldog!
Excuse me.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom...
Your Highness, a messenger from Astoria has arrived. It looks like they're agreeing to parley.
I see. I suppose we should set out for these coral caves, then.
Are you sure, Your Highness? Can we really trust him?
Who? The Dragon Slayer?
Yes. Let's just say it's probably not the best idea to trust someone like that. He keeps too many secrets.
I'd file Georg under secretive as well, you realize. In fact, he fits the definition far more than the Slayer does.
Just call me suspicious that he's not engaging in good faith.
Well, yes. I find myself skeptical of the totality of Genus's claims, to be sure, but I knew at least some of what he said would have genuine merit. So I'm taking it upon myself to sort truths from falsehoods. That is all.
I see. I guess I can accept that. Just remember, if anything happens out there, I'll keep you safe, Your Highness.
Oh, enough. Your concern is appreciated, but unnecessary. You are a citizen of my father's empire, and I its crown princess. It's my duty to protect you, if anything.
By your command, then. I'll try not to put myself in undue danger.
See that you don't. I do not care to entertain the thought of losing you. Now, let's be off.
They found us!
We've been spotted!
We've been spotted!
Hey, not all at once now.
Target confirmed.
There really needs to be fast travel
Target
points.
confirmed. Oops, they found us! Oops, they found us!
I mean, like,
Target
really
confirmed.
needs to be. It really should be fast. Actually, am I being dumb? Are there fast travel points? No.
We've been spotted!
Never said anything about the only fast travel you got is warping back to main town.
Let's get finished!
More power! One down!
Let's go together!
What's next? Figure. I can feel the power.
Hey, not all at once now.
Combat outpost.
Give me strength!
I'll protect you. Yeah, we did it!
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
I do not
Oop, they found us!
get why I keep getting every time I walk onto this map, I get teleported
Target
over to
confirmed.
there.
Hey, not all at once now.
All right. We've been spotted.
This looks like a tough one.
Wait, what?
Oh no, a new type! Get ready! I'll break you down!
Burn! There! How's that? How's that?
Here comes a big one!
How's that? Eat it! How's that? Thanks.
I'll fix you up!
Needed that. There!
Yeah!
Ha! Take this!
Here comes a big one!
Go! Eat it!
Here it comes!
There! Burn! This!
Fire!
Ha! Ha! Yeah! Go!
I'll take care of this!
Go! Give me strength!
I'll break you down!
Try and rock it! How's that?
How about this?
There! There!
Finish! Get ready, whoa!
Like that?
How about this? That one was tough.
Hey, not all at once now.
Yes! All right.
The battle has begun!
There! Ha! There! How's that?
Go!
There!
I'll
All
take
right!
care of this! Enemies out!
Yes!
Did we do it?
Yeah! Yeah!
Did we do it?
I got him!
Target confirmed.
Yes! All right.
Target confirmed. Look, they found us! Target confirmed.
Hey, not all at once now. Ha! Yeah, there!
Yeah!
How's that?
The way he was talking, I thought it was supposed to be like a big old giant fat frog.
I'll break you down!
This ain't big old giant fat frog. This is...
All right.
It's fucking ocean water!
Hello? Looking forward to
You wanna
it.
go back to the Dingbattis ruin? Okay.
Yuma? Did you need something?
Well done. What is it?
Good morning.
Hey,
Didn't I have to kill
not all
some
at
of
once
these?
now. There! How's that?
I'll break you down! Don't forget me!
There!
Finish!
Got him! Yes!
Yeah, we did it! Watch out, everyone!
Go!
Yes! Eliminate!
Go!
How about this? And down!
Go! Yes! I got him! We've been
Watch out,
spotted!
everyone!
Yeah, there! How's that?
Yeah! Eliminate!
How's that? Like that?
How about this?
Got him! There!
Together!
There!
This should help!
Thanks!
Let's try this!
There! I'll finish this!
I'll take care of this!
Here goes!
Yeah, we did it!
What level are we? We're in the 50s.
Here we go!
There! How's that?
Yeah! Enemy down! Here comes the big one!
There! How's that? Finish
I'll
this!
take care of this!
I got him! Here goes!
Did we do it? Oop, they found us!
There's no other way.
Yeah! How's that? How's that?
Here comes the big one!
Blast off!
Enemy down!
Winning crocodile!
All right.
Oop, they found us! Combat algorithm!
Yeah! There! Go!
Yeah!
Got him!
I'll break you down! Yeah!
Got him!
Eliminated! Here comes the big one!
Show's over! Yes!
That's all!
Yes.
Target
Let's go.
confirmed.
There!
Yeah!
There! There! How's that? Here goes! Yes! How's that? Yes!
It's over.
Combat
all
algorithm.
at once now. How's that? I'll finish this!
Get ready.
Try fuck
I'll
this!
bring you down.
One down!
Woo, down. Sweet down.
We've been spotted.
Here we go.
There! Yeah! There!
Here comes the next one. Finish.
That's about what I figured.
Excella,
Ah, Yuma Ilvern. Thank you for your attendance.
I'm here just like you asked. Did you bring what you promised?
Naturally. The souls of the Earth and Sky Dragons are nearby. Safe, I assure you.
She's telling the truth. I can feel 2 world dragon souls resounding.
Then we have no further reason to delay. Shall we negotiate terms of armistice?
Wait. I want to ask you something before we start.
What is it?
Why did you specify me? Are you just after the dragon again?
Just so. I require the Shining Dragon's cooperation in a matter of some import, before I can agree to withdrawing troops.
I knew it. If you're asking us to hand over Yuma, that's not gonna happen.
Please, a moment's patience. I do not wish to use the Shining Dragon as a weapon of war, or against his will. I would pose you a question. I've heard the Shining Dragon's soul impart certain bodily changes to its host. Agelessness, for example.
Agelessness? I wouldn't know about that, but Genus did stop aging when he carried the Shining Dragon.
Genus? I see. Then he spoke true after all.
You and Genus met?
The first move was his. He approached me claiming secret knowledge. A way to achieve my goals without relying upon the souls of dragons.
So your conditions for withdrawing?
I wish to borrow, on diplomatic basis only, the service of the Shining Dragon. With it, I might grant my father's dearest wish. An unaging body.
Immortality for the Emperor. That's your price for withdrawing from Alfheim?
No more, no less. In Alfheim itself, we have little interest.
You what?
The World Dragon souls were the entire impetus for our operations here. If the Shining Dragon presents a less bloody avenue, I will explore it. There should be little issue with drawing the soldiers under my command once Yuma Ilvern's cooperation is assured.
I accept your reasoning, but whether we agree on this is another matter entirely.
Yes, their desires haven't changed. They still wish to use Yuma as a tool, and we don't have a guarantee he'll be returned safely.
Even if this yarn she's spun about the Emperor is true, who knows what other stories she might concoct? Yeah, we don't know what they'll do to Yuma.
What were you thinking, starting a war over something like that? For a single person's life, you're willing to sacrifice thousands? How many people have died over this? If you can't give me a good explanation for any of that, then I can't negotiate with you, let alone cooperate.
As sovereign of a nation, the Emperor's life has value on a global scale. His health is the Empire's health. It's only arithmetic. Comparing military losses in Alfheim to domestic ones following the Emperor's death, infighting proved the more lethal scenario.
So you just shunted all the losses onto Astoria? Onto Welland? How many of their people are dead now?
The regrettable and unavoidable nature of war. It's not something we wish for either.
You can't just make platitudes and expect it to go away. I won't take that for an answer!
I come with an open hand, offering peace, terms of armistice. And still you refuse to understand. I will do what I must. Even if the fighting must continue, I will capture the Shining Dragon.
What do you mean, capture? Last time you tried that, you failed!
I rested on the powers of the Diva Magica like a crutch last we fought. I won't make that mistake again. This time, The first strike is mine. Shining Dragon, you will obey.
How many songs do we have now? Just those 3?
Everyone, with me! I love playing together!
How's this? Dragon, give me power! More power!
Okay, first things first. Hey, Beatrice.
Dragon's resonance! It's heaven you have here! Are you okay?
Restorative measures. That's dangerous. Are you Everyone, with me! Annihilation Protocol! We can do it together.
Yeah, there!
I'll break you down.
Yeah, there! There! There!
Here's a big one.
Yeah!
Ready now.
This might
Look.
stay.
Let's try this.
No, you got me.
Wait,
Yes!
did we already knock Excella out? Okay, we captured him.
It's over. Or rather, it was hopeless from the start. His radiance answers to no one but Yuma.
Not yet. I cannot give in.
You're wounded. Just concede already.
I must. If I fall here, the Emperor's wish.
Give it a rest. There's no need to go that far, even if you are his daughter.
Even if? How dare you?
What?
There's no if to be had. Or does royal blood forbid me from loving my family? While you wag your tongue in ignorance, Father lays dying. The Empire's stability, tenuous as it is, rests on his shoulders alone. Were he to pass, there'd be chaos, infighting, slaughter. I do not seek immortality for my own sake, but for my country's, and for my people's. And more than that, I cannot watch him waste away, nor can I continue pretending all is well behind closed doors. How can I, knowing there are ways to stop it?
So yeah, just murder countless civilians and, you know, take war to other countries. Yeah, it makes sense.
My wise and gentle father. He is the only family I have. I will not lose him to this. I cannot. My father. It doesn't matter if he's an emperor or if I'm a princess. He is home. Family. I cannot lose my...
Excella. Like I said, I understand your father's life is important. Even still, that's not a reason to go to war. But if he's suffering, if he's in such bad shape that you're already lamenting him, that's a different story. Excella,
No, it's not. Don't be stupid.
Stop, Yuma.
Leston, why?
I admire your compassion. Master Elise would undoubtedly be proud of you. But you must understand, we are at war. You can't accept something at face value simply because a princess took the time to make a speech. How do you know this isn't a trap?
He's right. Shed tears can be dangerous weapons all to themselves.
But
You said it yourself, right? You have to accept her reasoning if you're gonna build any kind of conversation. I didn't hear you accepting much.
even so,
Your Highness, you're not acting like yourself. Where's that cool, tough, ironclad princess I know, huh?
You're right, of course. Forgive my lapse. I let emotion dictate for me.
See, there you go. There's a princess. Too bad, though. I was looking forward to comforting you in your time of need.
Still talking in circles. We really must work on that, you know. Is plain honesty truly that distasteful?
Yes, it is. But I really was trying it on for size that time. Now, Your Highness. You ready to get back in there?
Yes, I believe so. Thank you, Beatrice.
Excella,
It seems we are unable to reach an accord. Misfortunate indeed. We will, regardless, be withdrawing all troops as proposed. I trust this will serve as a sufficient first step toward reparations.
What?
When my good faith has been made clear, I will return to ask the Dragon's cooperation again. Are these acceptable terms, Yuma Ilvern?
What do you think, Sonia?
Regardless of her intent, if we can end hostilities for sure, it's worth considering.
Welland could stand to consider it as well. Yuma?
if we can end the fighting, that's reason enough. And if Excella's really sincere, I would like to help her and her father. I'm okay with the terms as they stand, but, maybe we should run it by the king first.
Agreed. We should report to Father before we make a final decision.
Your hesitation is understandable. Allow me to illustrate the extent of my devotion to this course.
Those are...
In the interest of good faith, I present to you both dragon souls in my possession.
Earth and sky.
Yes, please convey them to your King Albert. I would have him know my sincerity as well.
All right. Astoria accepts them. From one heir to another, Excella. I'll make sure he knows. Maybe we can still salvage something positive.
I've heard enough.
And Captain Satan Man shows up.
What?
The truck says fuck
there?
this shit. Flashbang.
You certainly know how to make trouble for me, don't you? I'll be taking those dragon souls back into Beowulf's custody. You nearly ruined a plan decades in the making.
Georg, you will stand down and know your place. I gave you no leave to interrupt our negotiations.
Negotiations? Gave me leave? Watch your tone, you damn traitor.
Traitor? What are you talking about?
Don't feign ignorance. Confess! In your greed for the throne, you ordered an assassination. You had your father killed.
What? Assassination? My father? Killed? Ridiculous! What are you even saying? Father killed? That cannot be!
Come, Excella. I would say even someone of your station must answer for her crimes. But killing our dear Emperor... You've lost the right to claim yourself princess of anything now. You're a traitor and a heretic, nothing more!
Georg, what have you done? Murderer! I will not stand for...
You won't stand for what, exactly? You have no throne. Your own vassals are pursuing warrants for your arrest as we speak. You're nothing but a fugitive from judgment now!
You...
Now then, I appear to have a wanted traitor before me. Shall I do my duty as a knight and cut you down?
Wait, what's that sword?
Now, hear my call, and heed my summons!
What?
Caliburn? What is Caliburn doing here?
Caliburn! Your master Gjord commands you to kill that girl!
Who the fuck's Caliburn?
Caliburn, stop! Your master Excella commands you to stop!
I serve Sir Gjord.
What?
I am Caliburn of the Twin Blades of the Empire. By my master's will, your life is forfeit.
Why? Why won't you listen? It's me, you know my voice.
Poor old Caliburn can't hear you, my dear. Not the way you wanted to. He heeds now only the call of Galahorn, the Dragon Imperator.
Galahorn? The Dragon Imperator?
Yes! I created it from the Dark Dragon's soul. It is an imitation of the Shining Dragon's own Vandalhorn. A crowning achievement, if I do say so myself. Yes, another masterpiece for Beowulf's arsenal.
Caliburn, your quarries are the Dragoneers and the Astorian Princess. Now, Caliburn, kill! Kill them all! Leave none alive except for the Shining Dragon's vessel!
Thy will be done.
You already ate up all my damn MPs and bullshit, and you ate up my band meter. Fuck. What do we need?
Dragon! Give me power!
Moo, I'm a dragon! Moo, you're a robo-dragon.
Let's try this! I'll fix you up! Let's try this!
Big one. Nom 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 nom. Okay, punk. Am I even hurting you? I can't tell. Your health bar is covered in color. Oh, that was good timing. I just ran out of dragon juice.
Oh. So even one of the Twin Blades wasn't enough to deter you? Caliburn laid low, but you seem to be struggling to keep up.
your concern.
Defiance, then. But will that be enough against me and my Galahorn?
That's why you gathered the World Dragon souls? So you could make that sword?
Galahorn is but a stepping stone on a greater path. The goal of our order has only ever been one thing. The resurrection of Almighty Deus.
What?
The combined energies of all 5 world dragons, brought to heel by the Dragon Imperator's absolute command over dragonkind. Together, they form the key to a door the Sanguine Church has sought to open for centuries. The seal upon Almighty Deus's grave. The seal was made by the very dragons Galahorn can command. With this, we can unmake it. Deus will live!
But why?
If you break the seal, the catastrophe, all those things the Shining Dragon told us about will happen again.
If you can't see past collateral damage, you too are lost. Be silent now. It's time to put Galahorn to its first true test.
Hey, Leston. You still with me?
I'm beginning to feel the drag. I don't believe I can fight much longer. Getting hard to move.
Same here. This isn't good.
Now, who's first? Who will feel the bite of Galahorn?
I will.
What? You, the Dragon Slayer! Damn it all! You interfere now of all times!
This is not the appointed hour.
What?
You there, Whelp.
Me?
Leave the Knight Sanguine to me. Take the others and run.
But...
Why are you...
Go!
Your Highness, we're getting out of here, now!
Right behind you.
Let's go. But we should take another route. If they pursue Excella too, they'll have to divide themselves.
Right.
Piteous fool. Come then! Know Galahorn's might firsthand! You parried the Imperator?
My turn now.
Dragon Slayer. Where are you drawing this power from?
I could ask you the same. You've grown quite fearsome. All but a different man now. If that blade really is endowed with the Dark Dragon's blessing, it can only be resonance. Your soul and his, huh?
Damn you! What do you stand to gain from this? Why are you getting in my way?
We don't have to be enemies, you know. In fact, I believe I have something you want. And you have something I want, too.
Something I want, eh?
You heard me. Shall we strike a deal, you and I? It would benefit both of us far more than this pointless bloodshed.
Stop being a dick! Blarg. Let's see. Well then. That timed up perfectly. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.